Live from the Grenadian capital, this is the GBN television news. GBN covering you from the Grenadine Island chain to Brooklyn, New York via the World Wide Web on www.gbn.gd. The news headlines comes to you compliments Nexa Credit Union, with you wherever your road leads.
This is Network News for Thursday, September 18, 2025. In the headlines, mother calls for help after son bullied in viral video. Fisher folk skeptical as Grenada races to update fisheries law ahead of looming U.S. import ban on fish and fish products. The Anglican High School marks 109 years. Also in the news, regionally, Barbados Accreditation Council supports free movement among 4 CARICOM states. Internationally, Saudi Arabia and Pakistan sign mutual defense pact. Plus, in the sports news, Grenada's Anderson Peters captures silver medal in Tokyo 2025, while 3 cricketers called up to Windward Island's Volcanoes squad.
The first segment of the news comes to you compliments Soft Weave bathroom tissue.
Have you heard about the new Soft Weave bathroom tissue with total hygiene? As hygiene and safety have taken center stage, our bathroom tissue is now manufactured with 3 different technologies to offer the best protection for you and your family. UVC light technology for a safe and effective disinfection process, eliminating 99.9% of microorganisms. Also, production at high temperatures, killing all types of germs and bacteria. And it's pH controlled with delicate fibers to prevent irritation for even sensitive skin. Soft Weave Total Hygiene Bathroom Tissue, available in supermarkets and shops island-wide. Visit Soft Weave Caribbean Facebook or Instagram pages for more information.
Thanks for joining us. I'm Kenroy Baptiste. Fisher folk and other industry stakeholders remain doubtful that an updated Fisheries Act will be passed in time to protect their livelihoods from the impending U.S. import ban on fish and fish products from Grenada. Trainee reporter Deidre Seeley has more details.
The first in a series of island-wide consultations targeted fisher folk from St. George and St. David. It followed the United States' decision to prohibit imports of fish and fish products harvested by Grenada starting January 1, 2026, due to Grenada's failure to meet the comparability standards of the U.S. Marine Mammal Protection Act. In response, a cabinet-appointed task force has been established and diplomatic dialogue is underway. During the coming week, the task force will meet with representatives from the National Oceanic and Atmospheric Administration, the agency responsible for conducting the comparability assessments. These developments are unfolding at a time when the Fisheries Act, which dates back to 1986, was already undergoing review with support from the Food and Agriculture Organization. According to Permanent Secretary Javan Williams, the updated legislation will reflect Grenada's obligations under international treaties and will align with market standards, including those set out by NOAA. Fisheries Acts from other Caribbean countries are being used to guide the drafting process.
Following that meeting with the FAO, all the documentation was sent to Legal Affairs so we can put a drafting team together. There was a meeting this morning with Legal Affairs to start the process. FAO already have a framework to work with us. We now have to get some of the legal support on our side. Next week we'll start that joint meeting with FAO to start the changes necessary to change our legislation. And so we wanted to make sure we have something concrete, some roadmap that is clear and understandable. So then when we come to you, we didn't want to come to you because something hit the airwaves.
Despite the roadmap laid out during the event, fisherfolk in attendance expressed concerns over the feasibility of the time frame and the potential effects of the ban.
The truth is I'm a little bit hopeless. The process you have mentioned, and I want to thank the administration for the task force in moving forward. I think it will expedite matter a little bit. So we commend you for that because I think that is the right action to take. But I don't see the realistic outcome of this thing to say that we will finish it by January 1. When we submit that application, we don't know when NOAA will be. Because here we have men that have to pay the bank $6,000 per month for the trawlers. The expenses are very high.
However, Minister for the Blue Economy and Marine Affairs, Honorable Lennox Andrews, remained confident that the act would be passed by early December and that Grenada would be ready for a new comparability application on January 1st, 2026.
I do believe that we have a team in place. We know what needs to be done. Good. Then all we have to do is put our efforts to it and get it done. So let's approach this thing with a positive mind. Have some confidence in the people whom you elect to represent and to serve you. We commit ourselves to going forward to achieve a particular goal. We meet with whom we have to meet, the important people. Good. And we are working towards getting them out.
The consultations will continue with stakeholders in St. John and St. Mark on Friday, 19th September, and those in St. Andrew and St. Patrick on Tuesday, 23rd September. Reporting for GBN News, I am Deidre Seeley.
Well, fisherfolk in St. George and St. David are casting their nets wider, this time for unity and representation. Rena Thomas has this report.
Fisherfolk in the St. George and St. David districts have pledged to form a cooperative to represent their interests. During a recent stakeholder meeting, several fishermen expressed that they have been sidelined for too long, mainly due to their lack of collective organization, something they intend to change.
I got into the fishing business. I've been preaching a national fishing cooperative. And I think here give us the right opportunity now to say, hey, let us have a meeting next week Wednesday and form something instead of going back and forth. Let me come out and say, who wants to be on the cooperative? Let us start. Say, all right, let us have a meeting, select who president, who what, and let us go forward. This back and forth, let me get something done once and for all.
The mindset is that we don't pay much attention to those folks who are fishing. Yeah. We have nutmeg board, we have cocoa board, there is no fishing board. Yes. But we know that this is a multi-million-dollar industry. Yes. Who really and truly looking after us. And I'm vouching here for a lot of the frustration of the fishermen.
One fisherman also challenged the public perception of fishermen as rum drinkers with little education. He stressed that fishing requires knowledge of science and business management, areas in which they are highly skilled.
Right now, we have million-dollar investments in this industry. We don't have rum drinkers on the side of the road. We have educated people putting a lot of money in this industry. I have a bachelor's of business administration. We are not illiterates that are involved here. And some of the time, people feel that as you are a fisherman, that's what it is. But the money that is involved in this industry is way more than a lot of industries in this country.
Chief Fishery Officer Justin Rennie assured the group that the Fishery Division is committed to guiding them through the process of forming a cooperative.
The cooperative department is responsible for the formation of cooperative, not fisheries. Of course, if it's a fisheries corp, we will there to provide support. But the fishermen has to come together and approach the cooperative department, or if you approach us, we can contact the cooperative department and say there's a group of fishermen in St. George or wherever that are interested in forming a cooperative, and the cooperative department will get in touch with you all, set up meetings, and outline the procedures and process in terms of forming the cooperative. So if you're interested, we can engage the cooperative department for you.
The fishermen have agreed to convene another meeting next Thursday, inviting all interested fisherfolk to participate in the formal step towards establishing the cooperative. Rena Thomas, GBN News.
Other news, one mother is seeking help for her son after a video went viral on social media showing her son being bullied by students shortly after school was dismissed. A trainee reporter, Shania McIntosh, spoke with the frustrated mom and has this report.
What should have been a normal school day for a 14-year-old male student ended in tears and bruises after he was physically attacked by a group of his peers. The incident occurred shortly after school was dismissed on Monday. The child's mother, Lindana Panchu, told GBN that her son has become the target of relentless bullying.
When I realized that and I started having a conversation with him and talking to him, that's when he opened out and said that there are children in the school that were bullying him, trying to take things that don't belong to them, his stuff. So anything that they see him with, they want to take it from him. So that has prevented him from going to school. He said to me that he want to change school. He no longer wants to go back to school. He don't feel comfortable. He don't feel safe because of what is going on.
Panchu stated that the attacks have left her son not only injured but terrified of returning to school. Ms. Panchu claimed that the child's father has also visited the school to have the issue resolved. However, the situation persists as her son was attacked the very same day.
Then that happened yesterday, happened after his father actually went to the school and had a conversation with the principal. They decide to actually ambush him while he was actually on his way to take a bus to go home. So I am in the process of getting things like that in place because I know he will actually need it.
Panchu explained that the situation has become so serious that her son often gets dressed for school but returns home shortly after leaving. She added that the school principal has contacted her expressing concerns over her son's decline in attendance.
Any child that goes through these type of trauma, you don't know what goes on up there and what it could cause. He's not really speaking or talking about it, but I can tell that it is bothering him because today when I had a conversation with him, it seems as if he was like zoomed out in another world. I don't know what's going on in his head, what he's thinking about, because he's not really opening out and talk about what actually happened.
A number of bullying incidents involving students from different learning institutions have surfaced on social media in recent days, drawing widespread concerns from parents and sparking public concerns about violence among school children. Panchu emphasized that parents and students should speak up about bullying. She added that while some students have experienced bullying, many are too afraid to speak out about their situation. The issue of bullying is not one that just plagues students in school, but also on social media platforms. For many parents, the priority is ensuring that their children feel safe and supported so they can focus on learning without fear. The mother of the teenager said the matter has been reported to the police. I am Shania McIntosh reporting for GBN News.
Meanwhile, clinical psychologist Dr. Augustine Panchu, who practices in Grenada and the United States, is weighing in on the emotional toll bullying can have on children and the role parents can play in helping. Dr. Panchu outlined 5 major negative effects bullying can have on a victim's life.
Bullying can lead to mental health disorder, and that those mental health disorders can lead to suicide ideation. Another psychological impact is what I refer to as cognitive distortions. Cognitive distortions where the young person may develop negative thinking. Patterns such as I am worthless, no one likes me. Another psychological impact of bullying.
He further explains that while much attention is often placed on helping the victims, bullies themselves also need support, as their actions may be responses to negative experiences in their own lives.
Very often, children who bully other children are even more insecure about themselves, and they use power. Really and truly, bullies use power because that's all they have. Sometimes they're really not thinking, and so they use they think that if I can shame another student, if I can laugh at another student, if I can make fun of another student, if I can take another student money or another young person money or property, if I can humiliate them, then I can feel good about myself. And this is a misguided, in fact, this is what we call cognitive distortion.
Dr. Panchu issued a strong warning to parents of victims not to take matters into their own hands or become bullies themselves, but to follow the proper procedures to address the issue effectively. Coming up in Network News, live from the Grenadian capital, Grenada to introduce retail bonds offering citizens new investment opportunities. We'll be back.
Do you have multiple loan payments? Is your debt weighing you down? Ariza has the solution. Simplify your loan with Ariza's Simplify Loan promotion. Now you can combine all your payments into one easy, manageable loan. Enjoy lower interest rates, flexible repayment terms, and more cash in hand for what truly matters. Less stress, more freedom. Live comfortably while reaching your financial goals. Ariza helps you simplify your life because you deserve financial freedom. Apply now. Visit any Ariza branch or WhatsApp us at 423-4987.
Hey, Lynn.
Hey, neighbor.
Here's the bill I asked you to pay for me.
How did you get your electricity bill to be so low?
For one, we size our transformers just for what we need. And we unplug transformers, chargers, and other devices when they're not in use. We also replaced our light bulbs with LEDs.
They burn less energy, right?
Much less. I even replaced the seal on my refrigerator door to keep the cold air in.
And Grenlec is always advising us not to open the fridge too often.
That's right. And my family washes and irons in bulk.
So while Grenada can't control fuel prices, I can conserve energy and save money.
Grenlec, energizing our Grenada.
Hey, man. Where are you? Okay. He said 5 minutes. Anyone want dessert? Maybe he's stuck at the office? Surprise! Not yet, Carl.
Bro, I'm literally at the altar right now.
Relax. I'm almost there.
We're like the friend who isn't always late.
You have the rings.
CG United. Good like that.
Distributed by Echo Blue Limited. Visit us on the Lansopine Main Road or call 405-4818.
James. Yes, ma. You didn't know Quad Bank doing e-banking, no? Yes, but they're doing that for quite a while. Boy, and the thing could do plenty. Let me tell you, I stay right here in the house, eh? I go up on my phone and I pay all my bills. And watch, I check in my accounts on them 24/7. Monday to Monday. But watch, when you hear your mother speaking, have some manners and wait. And as I was saying, the thing good. You know, you could send and receive money. You sure? But yes, the thing. Well, send some money, let me see. Yeah, steady and wait. Right there was the.
Miss Cynthia is up to the time with Quad Bank's e-banking platform. Click, tap, done. Banking just got easier.
Welcome home.
Are you ready to take charge of your money, build wealth, and protect your family's legacy? Then join us on October 9th, 2025 at Radisson Grenada Beach Resort for your Financial Future 2.0 Legacy, Literacy, and Liberation, a one-day financial summit designed to break cycles, build wealth, and leave a lasting legacy. You'll gain real-life budgeting hacks, a money mindset reboot, steps to create generational wealth, and practical tips on investing, estate planning, insurance, health, and business finance, all from expert speakers who know how to turn knowledge into action. With 2 inspirational keynotes, 3 powerful panel discussions, and 6 breakout sessions, you will leave with your personalized action plan for success. Don't wait. Secure your seat today. Tickets are EC $350 at disruptiveleadershipconference.com/YFF. Your Financial Future 2.0. Your next chapter starts here.
Welcome to Karakou, small in size, rich in spirit. As you step off the boat, you're greeted by smiling faces and warm island vibes. Your adventure begins here. Need a cozy place to stay? The Mermaid Beach Hotel has been a favorite for years. Waterfront views, clean comfort, and located in the town. In Bogles, the Roundhouse Cottages offers rustic charm with a touch of elegance. A peaceful hideaway surrounded by nature. Prefer something private? Dong Island Villas gives you space, sea breeze, and a home away from home feel. Wake up to the sound of waves and views that stretch for miles. We're ready to welcome you. When are you coming?
Home is easy, easy with Republic Bank.
Are you dreaming of owning your own home? With Republic Bank's Home Easy Loan, you're one step closer to making that dream a reality. With competitive rates, reduced fees, and up to 100% financing, Republic Bank makes owning your home simple and stress-free. Start your journey to independence, empowerment, and the joy of home ownership today.
Republic Bank, we're bringing home to you. Home easy. It's not just a mortgage, it's peace of mind.
Terms and conditions apply.
Republic Bank, we're the one for you.
Second Palais Lot. Breaking news! For limited time only. Grease your pockets with as much as 10 times your Playway with Multi-X winnings. Imagine betting $10 on Playway and in Multi-X for the same value and winning 10 times your prize. That's $2,400 for the small value of $20. You can't go wrong. Only in September 2025. You can win not 3 times, 5 times, or 7 times, but 10 times your winnings. Be sure to bet more on Playway. Add Multi-X and make it a September to remember. Monday to Saturday, 4 times a day. Available in stores and online. Who here? I go tell the others. NLA, making your dreams come true.
GBN leads, the others follow. This segment is brought to you by Republic Bank.
Home is easy, easy with Republic Bank.
Are you dreaming of owning your own home? With Republic Bank's Home Easy Loan, you're one step closer to making that dream a reality. With competitive rates, reduced fees, and up to 100% financing, Republic Bank makes owning your home simple and stress-free. Start your journey to independence, empowerment, and the joy of home ownership today.
Republic Bank, we're bringing home to you. Home easy. It's not just a mortgage, it's peace of mind.
Terms and conditions apply.
Republic Bank, we're the one for you.
Rebecca Television Center Grenada is set to introduce retail bonds, creating new investment opportunities for its citizens. This is what we know. The Ministry of Finance will hold a news conference next Monday, during which Finance Minister Dennis Cornwall and other officials will outline the terms and conditions of the newly launched Household Retail Bond. Ministry of Finance officials will also provide updates on preparations for the 2026 National Budget, which is expected before end of year. The new bond is part of the government's debt management and citizen investment strategy designed to encourage greater household participation in government securities. We can tell you too, the initiative aims to offer a safe, attractive investment alternative to traditional savings, promote financial literacy, and support national development goals. Retail bonds will be accessible to individuals and businesses of all sizes and across all sectors, and are expected to feature competitive interest rates. By offering this option, the government hopes to deepen the domestic capital market and allow more citizens to invest directly in the country's future. Further details about the bonds and investment strategy will be announced at the upcoming news conference on Monday. The Anglican High School is celebrating 109 years of excellence in education. Another report. This report from Christina John.
The Anglican High School, AHS, one of Grenada's most respected educational institutions, is proudly celebrating 109 years of shaping minds, molding character, and building leaders. Founded in 1916, the all-girls secondary school has grown from humble beginnings into a beacon of academic achievement and personal development, with generations of women passing through its gates to become trailblazers in fields such as education, law, medicine, business, public service, and the art.
109, there are lots of successes we can celebrate. The Anglican High School has made an indelible mark on the landscape of Grenada. Our hope is that we will continue on the path that the school has already imprinted, and we are going to strive for excellence, strive to keep the high standards, try to keep all the excellence and successes of the institution going under my leadership.
That was Principal Kim Paris Thomas. This milestone is marked this week with a series of celebratory activities under the theme Inspiring Change, Empowering Generations.
This year's observance, we held a church service this morning because in all things we believe that it is important to acknowledge God and to give Him thanks for all His mercies that He has bestowed upon us as an institution. So this afternoon we are going to engage in a cultural experience where the talents and skills of our achievers will be showcased based on a form level. On the 4th of October, we'll be hosting our annual Miss AHS 2025 pageant, and I'm taking this opportunity to invite the general public to come out and support our achievers.
GBN also caught up with former principal, Ms. Glenda Francis Mason, who was first a teacher at the institution, becoming a principal years later. Acknowledging that times have changed, Mrs. Mason Francis expressed what she would like to see happen.
And for me, it's a great feeling. I even said the Anglican High School, and notice I say the Anglican High School. I tell them not Anglican High School. And when I started off in the school, one of the first things I did was like look at the uniform and really let them know that they have to wear their uniform with pride. The tie around their neck was not like a floral or something. It's something you brought it up, the first button. That's where your knot should be. And then your socks, high school socks up to your knees. I would be a real idiot to think that everything would, oh, no, things change. but they must change for the better. Right now, I would like to see more parental control and interest in the children generally, because it seems to me now as though the children are left a lot on their own to make their own decisions and this sort of thing.
With a proud history spanning more than a century, the Anglican High School remains a pillar of Grenada's educational landscape, rooted in tradition but always evolving to meet the needs of the future. Christina John, GBN News.
Relief sweeps through Grand Mall as residents watched boulders removed from their beach. A victory achieved through their united protest and determination. It's time for this evening's GBN ISAW.
A good eye captures all. GBN ISAW is brought to you by Clear Vision.
Oh, I got my glasses from Clear Vision Eye Center.
I got my glasses at Clear Vision Eye Center.
Clear Vision Eye Center.
Clear Vision Eye Center.
We revisit the small community of Grandmore, where residents recently protested against massive boulders blocking access to the beach. In response to their demands, Sol Limited delivered on its promise by sending an excavator to remove the rocks that had restricted beach access. Community members expressed relief and satisfaction that the collective action led to the restoration of full beach access, a vital part of daily life. The community continues to advocate for responsible development that respects citizens' rights and the environment. The removal of the boulders stands as a significant victory, highlighting the impact of persistence and unity. With the barriers gone, residents can now once again enjoy their beloved beach without restrictions. Keep sharing your photos and videos with us via WhatsApp at 405-3052 or on our other social media platforms.
After the break, National Bus Association President urges action on St. George's traffic gridlock. We'll talk about that.
When you need someone to help you to your feet, I'll be that beacon to your highest peak. I'll be right next to you, no, I will never leave. Come on, take my hands, we got everything we need. Cause you can look to me, yes, I can. Whenever you're in need, yes, you can. Just call on me and I'll be on my way. I'll be by your side, never to divide. The light that shines our way. Wherever your road leads, we'll be right there with you. Wherever your road leads, we'll make your dreams come true. Next time, next time, next time, next to you.
Nexa Credit Union, with you wherever your road leads.
Mobility, a common theme woven into the very fabric of human history. From ancient wanderers to modern explorers, our instinct to move, to seek something greater, and to grow has always driven us forward. Imagine a journey into pathways of boundless opportunities and endless possibilities. A collective future where the vibrant rhythms of the Caribbean, rich culture, and welcoming community create unforgettable experiences. Beyond citizenship by investment, We believe in our collective investment of time, resources, and energy that fosters innovation, creates jobs, and enriches lives, driving the growth of an entire nation. The Investment Migration Agency Grenada boasts over a decade of exceptional service and remains committed to guiding you toward global mobility and economic freedom through investment. Your journey becomes our shared story of progress and prosperity. This is an invitation to be part of something greater, something enduring. Begin your journey at imagrenada.gd. IMA Grenada. Unlock the possibilities.
It's a beautiful day at the Oval. And opening the bowling from the Palm Grove end is Sean Bishop. And here he comes charging in. Right arm over the wicket. Powell takes a huge swing. Richardson is under it. Whoa! That was a spectacular catch. Big things ahead for this new crop of youngsters. The future is bright.
Served Grenada for decades, we are the #1 and largest electrical supplier.
Hi, welcome to Sunny Electrical. How may I help?
We offer electrical wiring accessories, tools, and appliances for all residential, commercial, and industrial applications, which is what we are known for. And we expanded our products with new innovative ways to modernize your home. New homeowners will be captivated in our lighting showrooms.
Some more pendant lights here. These are very multifunctional because they can work for kitchens, living rooms, bedrooms.
We have a wide selection of lighting, ranging from indoor to outdoor and solar. We are also available for site visit services to assist you with selecting the perfect light for your forever home. We are located at Dusty Highway in Grand Anne, St. George. Sudden Electrical. Best value, expert advice, quality products. We hope to see you soon.
Claim your keys, open the door to more than you imagined before. New home, fresh start, make moves and play it smart. Expand, invest or renew. ACB's right there with you.
With ACB Home Advantage Mortgages, you get up to 100% financing, reduced fees, and a $100,000 unsecured credit card.
Claim your keys, open the door to more than you imagined before with ACB.
Terms and conditions apply.
Quartz presents the Home Events 2025, happening now at Quartz stores nationwide. It's the perfect time to refresh your home. Come explore new arrivals, bestsellers, and deals you can't resist. Discover the widest range of stylish furniture, cutting-edge TVs, audio systems, and appliances that are smart and energy efficient, all backed by the Quartz low price guarantee. Our experts will help you choose what you need for your home. Shop with Quartz Ready Finance and get more. Don't miss the Quartz Home Event 2025. Quartz, bringing value home.
Hi, I want $10 on Playway, $20 backup on Pick 3, and cash for each, please. Okay, are you adding Multi-X to your bet? Yes, Multi-X, all of them. Smart. Best value bet. Backup and Multi-X, you cannot go wrong. Don't matter the bet, Multi-X all of the daily games.
With Multi-X added, your winnings can be multiplied 3 times, 5 times, even 7 times. So make it a rule. Add Multi-X to all your Playway, daily Pick 3, and daily cash for bets every day and for every drop, and watch your money grow. Available at stores and online.
You heard it here. Multiply your winnings daily. Must be 18 or older to play. NLA, making your dreams come true.
Level of convenience and comfort awaits you when you shop at Rise and Shine Supermarket and Hardware Supplies, Griffin Lane, Grenville. Convenient, because we are open Sunday to Sunday. We're even at your service on public holidays. Comfort, because we are easily accessible to the physically challenged. Free Wi-Fi is available while you shop, and bags come at no charge. Everyday low prices and excellent customer care. Adequate parking available. We supply everything you can possibly think of. Family and home supplies, fresh meat, vegetables, and personal care products. All brands of cooking gas at affordable prices. You can send in your order, have it pulled, or pick up express.
This is GBN. We've got the means, the power, and the medium.
We're back. As congestion continues to choke St. George, the National Bus Association president is putting forward a solution. My colleague Rena Thomas tells us more.
President of the Grenada Bus Association, Derek McKenzie, is proposing a solution to the persistent traffic congestion that often affects motorists and commuters for over an hour, particularly during morning and evening rush periods.
I think we need to regulate the traffic. We need to give some sort of priority to public transportation. But I think part of the solution is that we could use the main for public transportation, and persons that has nothing to do in that vicinity could use the golf course area and come down in the back of Food Fair or Montu and give some priority to the buses that move people to work and to the different appointments and so on.
McKenzie noted that while the association fully supports the major development project underway in the south of the island, the current traffic flow system is proving ineffective. He stressed that it is worsening congestion in St. George's, affecting business operations, drivers and commuters.
I'm not sure if there's an answer to control traffic in Grenada ever since there has been some form of traffic. Yes, that brings some more to it because the rate that you normally would drive, that has to cut tremendously. I need the public or the lawmakers and policymakers to put for a minute stop and put yourself into the position of an operator who has to do this thing for 12 and 14 hours. Usually a passenger, what would be a 15-minute ride, now it becomes like 45 minutes, and you get frustrated. So you have to think about the health, the mental health of the operators who have to do that up and down for the whole day and have to go through the same conditions in the heat, in the dust, and so on. So it's a challenge.
The association president is calling on the Royal Grenada Police Force to step in. However, officers from the Community Relations Department confirmed that the Traffic Department has not yet proposed any plans to address the traffic flow during peak hours. Rena Thomas, GBN News.
Before the break, the Caribbean Soil Laboratory Network aims to strengthen international ties through a partnership with the Global Soil Laboratory Network. Christina John has more.
The Caribbean Soil Laboratory Network, CASOLON, is set to elevate its regional soil testing standards and data systems through enhanced collaboration with the Global Soil Laboratory Network, GLOSOLON. The partnership aims to bolster laboratory quality, harmonize analytical methods, and increase the Caribbean's presence in global soil initiative. These goals were outlined during a recent virtual meeting held under the theme Strengthening Collaboration with GLOSOLON. The session involves soil science experts and stakeholders from across the Caribbean, alongside technical specialists from the Food and Agricultural Organization of the United Nations, the FAO. Representatives from Grenada, Guyana, Antigua and Barbuda, Belize, St. Lucia, Haiti, Jamaica, and Barbados joined regional partners and FAO experts to discuss strategies of improving laboratory capacity, standardizing procedures, and share data across international platforms. CASOLON Chairman Mr. David B. Fredericks from Guyana emphasized the importance of alignment and investment in the region's soil infrastructure. Keynote speaker Dr. Mansonia A. Poloti Mankara, International Soil Laboratory Specialist at the FAO, presented GLOSOLON's vision for a globally harmonized soil testing. Joined by colleague Dr. Alvaro She detailed opportunities for Caribbean labs to integrate into global networks by adopting standardized methods from national soil laboratory networks and participating in global training and data sharing. The meeting concluded with several key agreements, which include a review and update of existing soil laboratory manuals to align with GLOSALON standards, identification of critical gaps in laboratory procedures, equipment, and staffing, a regional commitment to establish national soil laboratory networks across Caribbean countries, and ongoing collaboration with FAO experts to strengthen training and technical capacity. This collaborative effort marks a significant step forward towards improving the Caribbean's soil health management, contributing to regional sustainability and global food security. Christina John, GBN News.
We'll be back to report the sports news.
Live free. With a bots, you can live free.
Spend $50 or more for a chance to win. Free fuel, free drinks, cash prizes, free property and vehicular insurance, free Hub TV, free electricity, free Coke, free Dasani, free cooking gas, free paint supplies, free Dutch Lady Milk, free passes to Sunshine Promotions events for 2025. 2-night stay at Sanders Grenada, free groceries, all for 1 whole year. And every winner receives a free lunch package. But that's not all. Drive away in a slick new GSE GS3 M Zoom.
Shop and you can live free if you want to live free.
This promotion is brought to you in part by Dutch Lady, Danny, Promo, Supreme Bleach, Creative Chef, Grand Neck, Flow, Salt Petroleum, Grenada General Insurance Company Limited, Coca-Cola, Sunshine Promotion, Carib Brewery, Co-op Bank, Answer Coatings, GSE Motors, Sanders Grenada, and Food Fair. Promotion runs from April 7 to December 24. Terms and conditions apply.
Live free. Live free.
Today, Clark Squirt's bringing the flavor straight to you. Come and experience the spirit of Grenada with our signature samples, smooth sips, and tropical vibes all in one place. Try a taste of the island with us. Cool down, relax, handcrafted just for you. Must be 18 plus to enjoy.
Whether you're refreshing a bedroom or giving your home a bold new look, the Color Shop has the perfect paint and tools to make it happen, inside and out. With quality finishes for every surface and accessories to match, we make painting easy from start to finish. Whether it's a DIY weekend or a contractor starting a brand new project, the Color Shop is the trusted choice.
When you need your prescription filled or you require non-prescribed medication, supplements, or all your personal needs, visit Gittins Healthcare at locations on Wall Street, Grand Anse, Victoria Street, Grenville, and Central Deputy Street, Wharf. Gittins Healthcare aims to provide an exceptional personalized pharmacy experience. Additionally, children under 5 and adults 55 years and over will enjoy 10% discount on purchases of $20 and over on prescription medication. Stop settling for less. Visit Gittins Healthcare, where your health is our priority.
What if you had a choice? A choice of joining a line or a choice of making your purchases online? What would you choose? While you ponder on that, the National Lotteries Authority has provided another purchasing option. All their games are now available online. Yes, Grenadians, from wherever you are, purchase your favorite daily and jackpot type games using any electronic device. Register on the NLA's website at www.nla.gd. Top up your account and enjoy online lottery gaming at your convenience. We're taking shopping comfort up, up, up several notches, but the choice is yours. Join a line or buy online. NLA, make your dreams come true.
Good evening, sporting fans. 3 national cricketers have been added to the Windward Islands Volcano squad in preparation for the CG United Super 50 tournament. They are all-rounders Cudson Murray, Daniel McDonald and Darren Ned. Our camera crew caught up with Murray and McDonald today.
Batting, bowling, everything is improving, so I'm looking forward to having a good tournament.
Preparation is going very good so far. Been putting in the extra work, batting, done a lot of batting and stuff, bowling as well. So I think preparation is going very good so far.
They were in training with Coach Clyde Telesford.
Well, it always feels good to have additional players at the Windward setup. At the moment, we have already about 4 or 5 of them into the setup, but to have 2 new ones just add to the numbers, and that is what we really want to promote, new guys getting into the system. Well, I wouldn't say different, but I must say that the guys on them are just more committed to this training. Whenever they come to training, they put in the work because they understand, the success that yields from hard work, and that is what I think I'm really working for us as an island. Well, I just want to say, to the two new guys, I just want to congratulate them and wish them all the best. It is a higher level, and we also want to remind them that the higher you go, your skill set have to grow with you. So at the moment now, we are doing a lot of specific work, all right, to encourage them to be more consistent in doing the right things at a regular basis. That's what we're doing now.
We wish all 3 national players, Cudson Murray, Daniel McDonald and Darren Ned, all the best on the Windward Islands Volcano squad. All right, the local swimming fraternity has moved one step closer to realizing a lifelong dream. You see, the construction of a new and modern aquatic center is going to happen in Grenada. The sword-turning ceremony signaling the start of the center took place last evening. Vice President of World Aquatics, Maureen Crows, was among those in attendance.
This pool, however, is way more than a facility. It is the accessibility for everyone to learn to swim and to enjoy the benefits of aquatic activities. It's also the opportunity for GASA to work on their vision to build a long-term program that ensures progress and that is tailored to the needs of the Grenada community. It will provide GASA the infrastructure to incorporate grassroots programs such as the Discover Water program that Aqua recently launched. This Discover Water program highlights lifelong skills. It's not just for sport. It is for health, it's for recreation, and it's for safety. And in a country as beautiful as Grenada, surrounded by waters, safety is a very important aspect.
Sports Minister Delma Thomas said history will bear witness to government's commitment towards the development of the sport.
For too long, our swimmers and aquatic athletes have to struggle without proper facilities. For too long, parents and coaches worked against the odds to nurture talent with limited resources. Today marks the end of that chapter and the beginning of a new one filled with opportunity, dignity, and pride. This center is a proof that transformation is possible when vision meets commitment. The government of Grenada has invested over $1 million, or let me give you the correct figure, $1,086,322.22 into the infrastructural preparation for this facility because we believe in our people. And because we know that sport is not a luxury, it's an essential pillar to national development.
The aquatic center is a dream indeed for Grenada. Grenada has captured its first medal of the Tokyo 2025 World Championships, and a good night for the Caribbean. Grenada's Anderson Peters finished second with a throw of 87.38 meters to add a silver medal to the gold medals he won at the 2019 and 2022 World Championships. The 87.38 meter distance was behind Trinidadian Theo Walcott's gold medal throw of 88.16 meters. Bronze went to Curtis Thompson, who sent his opening throw 86.67 meters to win a first World Championship medal for the U.S. in the event since Bro Gray in 2007. There was no fairy tale return to the site of his 2021 Olympic triumph for India's defending champion, Neeraj Chopra, who got nowhere near the 90.23 meters he threw earlier this season, as he struggled to a best attempt of 84.03 meters and finished 8th. Pakistan's Olympic champion, Ashad Nadeem, who spent much of the season injured, also had a disappointed evening and finished 10th with a best throw of 82.75 meters. Sachin Yadav restored pride for India with a personal best of 86.27 meters on his first attempt to finish 4th ahead of Julian Weber. The German was another title contender who failed to fire as he managed only a best throw of 86.11 meters, well short of the world-leading 91.51 meters he recorded at the Diamond League final in Zurich last month. Kenya's 36-year-old Julius Yego, the 2015 world champion, turned his ankle on his third attempt and failed to finish. Congrats to Anderson Peters. That's the sports news for now. Barbados Accreditation Council, BAC, has voiced full support for the upcoming implementation of full free movement among 4 CARICOM member states. Starting October 1, nationals of Barbados, Belize, Dominica, and St. Vincent and the Grenadines will be able to enter, live, work, and remain in each other's countries without the need for a skills certificate or work permit. Executive Director Lisa Gale described the move as a progressive step that will strengthen the free movement of regional human capital.
This development enables Barbadians to seize greater opportunities, employers to address critical labor gaps, and for our region to advance meaningfully toward the promise of full integration. Until that vision is realized across all member states, the CARICOM Skills Certificate remains vital to ensuring mobility, recognition, and the protection of Barbadian qualifications. The Barbados Accreditation Council remains steadfast in its duty to safeguarding those standards for the benefit of our citizens and for the wider Caribbean economy.
Defense ministers from the 6-member Gulf Cooperation Council, GCC, convened in Doha after last week's Israeli attack on the Qatari capital. The GCC Secretary General condemned the incident as a violation of Qatar's sovereignty. At the meeting, defense chiefs agreed to enhance GCC collaboration to counter threats, including increased intelligence sharing, training, and joint military exercises in accordance with their joint defense agreement. Al Jazeera's Hoda Abdelhamid reports from the briefing.
Following the emergency summit that happened on September 15th, it was decided that basically the 6 GCC countries would boost their defense mechanism, especially when it comes to aerial defense. So the Secretary General here said they had agreed on 6 points that goes from joint training to joint intelligence sharing to joint coordination of all the sort of defense systems of the 6 GCC countries. That is basically the GCC standing in solidarity that an attack on one country is an attack on all 6 countries, and you could get that sense of urgency that there is a need now to make sure that the skies and to boost the aerial defense system specifically of the GCC, following what the Secretary General reiterated, or the attack on Israel that went against all the UN Charter and international law.
Saudi Arabia and nuclear-armed Pakistan have entered into a formal mutual defense agreement, strengthening a security partnership that has spanned decades. The agreement, announced by both countries' state media, commits each side to consider an attack on one as an attack on both, and aims to deepen cooperation and joint deterrence. Rashid Wali Jangwa is a former brigadier in Pakistan's army and Director of Research at the Islamabad Policy Research Institute. He said the situation in the Middle East serves as a catalyst for the defense agreement between Saudi Arabia and Pakistan.
Saudi Arabia and Pakistan had in the past these defense cooperation arrangements in place, and it has been a traditional relationship. But this Middle East situation acted as a catalyst, and this mutual defense agreement is indicative of that concern. And that whole arrangement that existed in the past has been formalized in the shape of a mutual defense agreement, wherein the attack on one country would be considered an attack on another partner in this defense agreement.
Headlines before we leave you. Mother calls for help after son bullied in viral video. Fisher folk skeptical as Grenada races to update fisheries law ahead of looming U.S. import ban on fish and fish products. The Anglican High School marks 109 years. Also in the news, regionally, Barbados Accreditation Council supports free movement among 4 member states. Internationally, Saudi Arabia and Pakistan sign mutual defense pact. Plus in the sports news, Anderson Peters captures silver medal in Tokyo 2025, while 3 cricketers called up to Windward Islands Volcanoes squad. We wish them once more the very best. I'm Kenroy, Baptiste. That's all from us in the GBN newsroom for the moment. Thank you for watching. Good night.